I'm Roshan.
And I'm Jesse.
And we are
the Bruders.
Bruders. Well, we formed on the 30th of July of 2024.
It happened right after I did a country song, because for country song I wanted Roshan to make a cameo, and after he did that we were like, well, what if we start a band together?
Because we just wanted to start making music together. We've been friends, or Bruders, some might say, for years now. We met in 2019, and we became friends almost instantly, really.
Well, the songs just come naturally most of the time.
The way I come up with most of my songs, it's just things I experience, things I see, I read about. Like, for example, in the song These Days, which is a very political song, I wrote it based on all the things I've seen in the news, in the media, and even at protests that I've been at. And for more of the ballads, it's just experiences I've had with women. So, there you go. Well, for me, my biggest inspiration is probably Roger Waters, who is the lyricist, bass player, singer of Pink Floyd. Like, his concepts have always been mind-blowing to me. Even my favorite album actually is A Muse to Death by him. So I've taken a lot of his lyric writing and put it into my own work as well.
My biggest inspiration has to be Elvis Presley. The songs that he sings, I'm in love with those songs. I really love it, and I love the way Elvis performs them.
And for like the ballad stuff, I've mainly taken from like Bon Jovi, or even Peter Cetera from Chicago, those guys. See, now this is a hard question.
It's like picking my favorite child.
For example, Naked Gun, because Jesse raps on it, and the chorus is really good as well, and then the guitar solo is killer.
It feels so right, The music really makes me want to tap my feet.
And then there's the song You Had Me at Hello, which has one of my personal favorite guitar solos on it.
I really like Planken. It's a short instrumental song.
And you know what? I remember now what my favorite Bruders song is. It's All Forevers Must End. It's the final track on our Excitable album, and it's the chorus, and then at the end the key change, the guitar solo, everything about it is just, it's amazing to me. Well, the B-side thing was actually my idea. I came up with it because if you look at CDs in the 90s, like singles from Oasis or Bon Jovi, they always had like 3 extra tracks, and those were single exclusive tracks. You would never see those songs on the actual album. So I was thinking to myself, why don't we do that? Because we write so many songs, why leave them unused? Because, for example, songs like You Had Me at Hello or even Dancing in the Streets are 2 of my favorite songs that I've ever written. But they just didn't fit on the Excitable album due to the vibe of the songs. But they make great B-sides. Well, we write political songs because it's the things that we believe in. For example, the stuff we read, the stuff we see, it's just important to us that we write about things that we believe in, the things we stand for as human beings. Because we, as the Bruders, we believe in human rights, which is a very, very important thing to all of us. So that's why we write about it. For example, These Days or How Can I Believe in You, those are 2 political songs. And there's also this other album that's coming up, which no one knows about yet, but it's a political rock opera. But we will get onto that later.
Not everybody has free speech. We do, and I'm very thankful for that. But, for the people who don't have free speech, I want to speak up for them, Back in 2019, when we first met, we were neighbors at our school camp. And, well, you may know them as Pat and Matt, but we know Buurman and Buurman. So we called each other Buurman, that means neighbor, neighbor and neighbor. Then there's the word Bruder, which is like a fancy way to say brother in Dutch. And at some random point in time, we just said, "Hey Bruder, as like a mix of buurman and broeder, making Bruder, which also means brother in German. Are you still following?
Well, it very much depends on the song or the vibe. Because, I mean, there's songs that I come with, and then Jesse adds to it, or Jesse's songs that I add to. For example, there's the song Don't You Miss Me that Jesse had. I wrote the intro, I refined a few lyrics, and that's the song. Or Naked Gun. I had the music done, the chorus done, but I just couldn't come up with a verse, so I gave it to Jesse, and he wrote the verses in one night.
Well, that's a funny story, actually. With Naked Gun, Roshan said, I have the whole song, but I don't have a verse. So I said, send me the instrumental, I'll take a listen. And when he sent it, I was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna listen to it, I'm gonna walk downstairs, get something to drink, and I'm gonna get to work. But on my way downstairs, I was like, and the moment I got back upstairs, I ran to my computer and I just typed everything in, because while I was downstairs, I was singing the whole song as it is right now. No rewrites, it's just, it came to me. I feel like fucking Paul McCartney right now, but the song just came to me.
And I mean, it's one of our best songs, so I'm very happy that that happened so well. But it very much depends, you know, sometimes a song is finished and there's nothing else that needs to be done to it, music-wise or lyric-wise. Of course, everyone, me and Jesse always play on every track, of course, but I mean like writing-wise, mainly. A memorable moment for me would definitely be the time when we finally had all the tracks from our debut album mixed, mastered, we had the track listing, everything. I think that's a very memorable moment for me, like having our debut album ready to go. It was just one of the coolest things, even the cover or the back cover from the record itself, like seeing that, everything complete, it's very memorable, and it's definitely a moment that will stay with me forever, probably.
My favorite album that I also listen to on repeat is Chicago 17. You know, it's a really great album. What can I say? I have it on tape, and I always have my Walkman with me, and wow, I always take that tape with me. So in a few years that tape will be completely dead, but for now I'm enjoying it. I'm really happy.
For me, at the moment, I'm very much into the Cranberries, their first album. And then I've also I've always been into Bon Jovi, but I've very much dug into their discography again recently. My favorite album at the moment being These Days, and also John's solo album, Destination Anywhere. And then besides that, I've obviously been listening to some Pink Floyd, Van Halen, you know, that kind of stuff. So yeah. Well, for me, it's this guitar. It's my Laredo. It has a Floyd Rose on it as well. This is a copy of Eddie Van Halen's Music Man guitar, and this is a copy from 1994. So yeah, you can essentially hear this on every single Bruders song ever. Like, genuinely. I don't think there's a single song this guitar does not appear on in some way.
Even though Roshan does lead guitar, I always use my guitar for rhythm guitar. I also write songs on this guitar. Even though I'm more of a keyboard guy, I use this guitar constantly. Funny story, this guitar, it may look like a basic Strat clone, but my great uncle made this for me, which makes it a little more special for me. It's like, sure, it's just a Strat, but he made it from scratch, so that's pretty damn cool. Okay, now this is hard to say.
I think by then we will have probably released at least 3 more albums, I think. That's what I see, like 1 album every 2 years, maybe even. I don't know. We'll have to see. We are working on their stuff, so. We also have our solo projects. Jesse has his movies and shows that he likes to work on. I have my theater tech stuff that I do, and I'm also writing a solo album. I mean, it's basically finished. Let's keep that a secret for now.
We wanted to start a band back in 2022. I was working on a solo album, which was absolute dog shit, by the way. And we were like, what if we start a band? Wouldn't that be cool? But back then I didn't play any instruments, and we still are. We're just two people. But back then we were like, oh, but if we have two people, we can't do anything. We need a whole band. So that idea was scrapped. That idea was scrapped. So yeah, that happened. Then back in 2023, when I did my first full comedy album, I was like, hey, what if we do this together? And I also suggested calling the album the Bruder album. So that's the first hint of the Bruders. That didn't happen. Then in 2024, it's like, it's the whole timeline. Then we were like, let's do it. Let's just try it. And that's how we got started.
A fun fact is that I live in Canada and Jesse lives in Holland, yet we somehow still make music together.
My advice to anyone wanting to start a band is just do it. Try it. If it goes wrong, try again. Or quit, but try again. Until you're happy with what you got.
The advice I would give is to believe in yourself first of all, and to write about things you believe in. Don't just write shit because it's big right now, right? Just write about stuff that you truly believe in and you will be proud of in the next 5 years. Don't write something just to get big or famous or whatever. Just be you, start a band with the people you love and you feel comfortable with, and you will have a great time. At the moment, we are working on 2 new albums. One is a political rock opera, and the other one is a concept album about love. So those are the 2 new projects we are working on at the moment. One of them will probably be announced sometime soon. We don't know yet. But there's also one thing I forgot to mention. There's one EP that we are making for the Excitable record, which will feature some of the songs with a twist to them. And I'll reveal it to you right now, because if you've made it this far into the video, you deserve it. It's going to be 4 of the songs in different languages. In 2 different languages to be exact. I mean 3 actually, not 2. 3 languages. So yeah.
Anyway, now you know us.
Thank you all for watching.
We hope you enjoyed this video, and we hope you're gonna listen to our music, or continue listening to our music, or start listening to our music. I don't know why you would watch this video if you haven't heard our music yet, but you know. I don't know.
We are the Bruders. I'm Wisham.
I'm Jesse.
May the force be with you all.
Always.